Religion has been one of the most powerful forces in human history. It has shaped civilizations, built monuments, and influenced laws. But what if, instead of being a force for good, it has been a silent destroyer? What if, beneath the surface of tradition and morality, religion has been eroding the very foundation of our civilization? Look at history. Wars have been fought over religious differences. The Crusades, the Inquisition, the partition of India. Each of these events saw countless lives lost, all in the name of religious superiority. Even today, religious extremism fuels terrorism, civil wars, and oppression. Countries like Afghanistan, where religious fundamentalism dictates law, are left in ruins, suppressing progress and human rights. But it's not just war. Religion has been an obstacle to science and progress. Galileo was persecuted for challenging the Church's idea that the Earth was the center of the universe. Darwin's theory of evolution was met with outrage and is still rejected by many religious institutions today. Stem cell research, which has the potential to save millions of lives, has been hindered by religious opposition. How many scientific breakthroughs have been delayed? How many lives have been lost? Simply because religious doctrine could not adapt? Societal progress has also been stunted. Women's rights, LGBTQ+ rights, and freedom of speech have all been suppressed in the name of religion. In countries where religion dominates governance, women are treated as second-class citizens, forced into dress codes, denied education, and stripped of autonomy. Even in developed nations, religious arguments are used to restrict reproductive rights and oppose same-sex marriage. Why should ancient scriptures dictate the lives of people in the modern world? Religion has also been a tool for manipulation. How many televangelists have amassed fortunes while their followers struggle financially? Megachurches rake in millions tax-free while demanding more from their congregations. The Vatican sits on billions in assets while poverty-stricken nations send it donations. The irony is glaring. Institutions that claim to preach humility and charity thrive while their followers suffer. If a corporation behaved this way, it would be condemned. But under the guise of faith, exploitation is normalized. Even morality itself has been hijacked. Religion claims to be the source of ethics, but history says otherwise. Societies have evolved moral codes not because of religion, but in spite of it. The golden rule, treat others as you wish to be treated, is not a religious invention. It's human decency. Yet religious texts are filled with contradictions, endorsing slavery, misogyny, and violence. How can a book that promotes genocide or stoning people be a guide for morality? If we relied on religious texts alone, we'd still be burning witches. Education is another casualty. Religious indoctrination starts at a young age, teaching children what to think instead of how to think. Critical thinking is discouraged when blind faith is prioritized. Schools in religiously governed regions force outdated ideas, denying children a proper education in science and history. Imagine a world where children learn to question, to explore, to discover, free from religious dogma. Imagine the progress we could achieve. The economy is not immune either. The Islamic finance system, the prosperity gospel, the Hindu caste system, all of these have influenced financial inequality. Religion has been used to justify economic oppression, keeping the poor in their place while the wealthy are seen as blessed. It creates a passive society where people accept suffering as a divine test instead of fighting for change. Progress demands action, but religion often demands submission. Some argue that religion provides comfort. But is comfort worth the cost of progress? If a person believes in a false idea because it makes them feel good, does that justify the damage it causes? Civilization moves forward when we embrace reality, not illusion. When we confront problems with reason, not prayer. When we rely on evidence, not faith. Imagine a world without religious conflict, without scientific suppression, without moral hypocrisy. A world where human rights are not dictated by religious leaders. A world where knowledge and progress are not bound by superstition. That world is possible. But first, we must recognize that religion is not just an outdated tradition. It is a barrier to the future. If you found this discussion thought-provoking, consider supporting me on Patreon. The link is in the description. Your support helps me continue to create content that challenges conventional thinking. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more eye-opening videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.